It's already on.
Oh, and we're live. How's it, everybody? Welcome to our weekly live video. I'm ʻiʻiwi Ukulele Puapua, and we're in the Sheraton Waikiki in Waikiki, Hawaii. This is our weekly Saturday, or actually our weekly Sunday live video, where we feature and sample some of our ukulele models and answer any of your questions that you might have in the live chat. So I'll be active in the chat as I'm talking, so make sure to ask me any of your questions, and I'll be checking on that periodically as they come up. All right. So today we'll be talking about two ukuleles, and it's kind of a treat because these ukuleles are really well done, really well made. We're going to be talking about the brand called ʻIʻiwi. So we're talking about their concert model, and we'll be talking about their tenor model. Okay, so feel free to type in your questions as they come up, and I'll try to answer as many of them as I can. All right, so let's get started. So our first one, as I mentioned, is the ʻIʻiwi Concert Koa. This is a concert-size ukulele made of curly koa. You can look at the sides here. Really beautiful, very distinct, easy to see curly koa, or easy to see curls in the koa. Down the back is South American bobinga, which is a type of rosewood. If you notice in the front, this is actually abalone shell in the shape of a mailele. So each of those individual leaves is shaped like a maile leaf. Has an ebony fretboard, ebony faceplate, and these are also abalone shell. Every single one of these is a different abalone shell. The fret markers. On the side, it's white dots here. Keeps it consistent for the player to see when you look down. And at the top, you have mother of pearl and abalone shell. All these kinds of different colors. Every ʻiʻiwi, this bird right here, just so you know, is a Hawaiian honey creeper called the ʻiʻiwi. That is the logo. Every ʻiʻiwi ukulele has one of these, and they all look slightly different because of the different colors. And then obviously that's a flower up here. That is, I believe that's lehua. Yeah, ohia lehua. So these two are actually really important to Hawaiian culture. As you can see, these are Goto planetary gear tuners with the gold. So they look like friction tuners, but they're actually geared tuners. So these are actually really easy. They're not like the old traditional friction tuners that you have to like tighten here and try not to make it too tight and all that. You don't have to worry about it like coming loose because these are geared. As is standard practice, the neck is made of mahogany. And right here, you have an ebony heel cap, and you have ebony binding along the back and sides. And the nice thing too is that it's lined with some black and white purfling here. So if I come close, you can see that it's lined. It's not just binding, it's a little bit more ornate. And then joining the bobinga and the curly koa down here is some more black and white design. Kind of looks like kapa or Hawaiian tattoo. That would either represent the mountains or, because they're jagged and interlaced like that, probably shark teeth. but you might need to look that up with an expert because I am not. It also goes down the middle, and you have an end pin for a strap. It only has one, so this is the kind of setup where you would put one end here for your strap, and the other end you would tie underneath the strings through this little gap. Okay. The tone of this ukulele, the tone is incredible. This is probably my favorite part about the ʻiʻiwi ukuleles. So it's a really warm sound, really actually pretty loud considering how small the concert is in relation to tenors. But the tone given off of this and the just sheer volume kind of rivals that of a lot of tenors. If you look at the curly koa, as defined as the curls are, and as many as there are, this is probably, if you know about koa, it's rated on a scale of 1 to 5. So it would probably be rated around 4 or 5. 5 being master grade. Yusan, what do you think? 5? 5A? Master grade? Maybe 4?
I think 4.
4 and 5, yeah. Yeah, so it would at least be like 4A, possibly 5. I think the back is probably 5 for sure. But yeah, this is really, really nice. In case you didn't know, the blonder the koa, which means the lighter the koa, the harder it is to get curls. Because you need a few conditions to line up perfectly. Otherwise, it's more common to get darker curly koa. So this is pretty blonde. It can be blonde, more blonde, but this is pretty light. Now, if you're wondering, obviously, this is actually made by one person, and his name is, what's the ʻiʻiwi guy's name? Charlie Fukuba, yeah. Yeah, this is made by one luthier. His name's Charlie Fukuba, and he is excellent. As you can see, his work is top notch. You can hear it, you can feel it, you can see it. It's just awesome. And so, because of all of that work that he does, and it's the top of the line quality materials and everything, this one is actually $4,199. Obviously, these ukulele today are more on the higher end. These are actually probably the highest priced ukuleles that we have in the store. We do have a lot of more affordable options, but we just wanted to show you this because it is rare to be able to find something like this that looks and sounds as good as it is. So if you guys have any song requests, let me know. I'll try to demonstrate and give you guys a sound sample on both of these ukuleles. Yeah. You have a song request?
Song request? Guava Jam.
Guava Jam again. I didn't memorize Time on a Hila.
Or something Hawaiian?
Something Hawaiian. You can do Kavika.
Okay, sounds good.
I'll do some of Kavika. I'm not going to do the whole thing. But yeah, I'll do the beginning. I'll do a couple verses too.
This color or
Eia no kawigae, kahekea o nā puae, ea ea ea, ea ea ea. Eia no kawika ea, kahekea o nā pua. Eia no kawika ea, kahekea o nā pua. So that's a little sound sample. I'll do some more picking for you, just to give you like a better sample. So here's a sample of how it sounds back and forth using the G as a pedal string. So. All right. Oh, we have our first comment of the day. Yu-san, can you translate for me, please? You have a Japanese comment. Hokkaido. What does that say? I see emojis.
He said, thank you very much. He bought a ukulele before.
Mm.
And please
this is the mahogany wood.
show me the good, beautiful ukulele.
Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah, definitely. Thank you, Hokkaido. Sorry, I don't read Japanese, so I have Yu-san here helping me. So thank you, Yu-san.
He says thank you for introducing good beautiful.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what we're doing today, Hokkaido. Thank you so much for joining us again. So again, this is the ʻIʻiwi concert. If you look in the description, if you're on Facebook or on YouTube, you can see this online in our Shopify store. Okay. If you cannot access that link from the description, I can read it out to you. It is uke-puapua.myshopify.com. So that's uke-puapua.myshopify.com. And then if you search IIWI, you have to have those upside down ones. It kind of looks like an upside down apostrophe. Those are called okina. That's the pauses when I say ʻiʻiwi. So basically, just click on the description, in the description below on YouTube, and then in the description in Facebook, you should be able to get to these ukulele online. Okay. So I'll move on to the next one. Again, if you have any requests, go ahead and put them in the description, and please feel free to say hi when you drop in. All right, guys. So if you have any questions, please feel free to drop them in the comments. and I'll get to them as they come up. Okay, so we're moving on to the next one, but if you have questions about the concert one, again, put your questions in the comments and I'll get to them as quick as possible. So the next ʻIʻiwi we have is the tenor. It has 3 sound holes, kind of like a dreadnought guitar style shape, so the waist isn't as curved in. Makes for a wider body. It is also pretty deep. And just a beautiful ukulele. This is a tenor. And the materials here, if you look at the top, this is also curly koa, a little more on the blonde side. The sides and back as well. And then down the middle, I just learned this today. I had no idea this existed. Down the middle, this is black and white ebony. So ebony is the type of wood, and I had no idea it came in anything other than really dark black and brown. So this is called black and white ebony. It kind of looks like spalted maple, but I know that ebony is actually stronger. So this is a really interesting find for me. So it also has, just like the other one, it has this little inlay separating the two sides from the 2 koa sides of the back from the black and white ebony. And you also have that ebony heel cap with ebony binding here. And as you can see, this one is also lined with that white and black, both sides of each binding. Really well done, really beautiful. And if you look around each sound hole is a rosette made of abalone shell. And then if you look at the fretboard, it's also made of ebony. This is black ebony, the ebony that we're all used to. And the fret markers on the face are also abalone shell. So if I twist them in the light, you can see them glisten. Really, really well done. And if you didn't notice on the last one, each fret marker is actually kind of designed. You can probably see it best on this one. If you look, it's not just a normal diamond. It actually has a little slit in each side that goes towards the center. It's kind of looks like 4 rhombuses, 4 diamonds connected at the center there. And each one is like that. Going up here, you notice this one was pretty consistent with the concert, but because of the color of the shell, they look different. Just a little bit. They're unique. So it's still a ʻIʻiwi, the Hawaiian honey creeper, about to get the nectar from a lehua flower. Really, really well done. Try to show it in the light here. Actually, we have technology. I'll try to use our iPhone. Just shine some extra light on it. There you go. That's better.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Just trying to do the ukulele justice because I get to look at this every day in the shop. So I want to share that with you guys. You also have the ebony faceplate, makes all these little colors pop. And of course the ʻIʻiwi is on a branch going across the back. Then if you look at the tuners, you have the same tuners. These are the gold Goto planetary gear tuners. So they look like friction tuners, but you actually are using gear tuners, so it's a lot easier to tune than the old friction tuners. If you know what I'm talking about, you've probably been playing as long or longer than I have. Both ʻIʻiwi come with Oasis strings, which are like fluorocarbon strings, right, Yusan? Fluorocarbon, yeah? Oasis.
No,
Or is this clear nylon?
Oasis.
Oasis, yeah, fluorocarbon, right? The material. I think it's fluorocarbon. So if you look at the strings, It's made by Oasis. And you have for the C, E, and A strings, which is the first, second, and third, you have fluorocarbon. All 4 strings are fluorocarbon on the concert. But on the tenor, it comes with a wound, silver wound, I believe this is nickel wound, low G. So not only does it have more frets and you have more range on the high end, you also have a little bit more range on the low end because of the low G. So if you listen, this makes everything sound so much deeper. I can actually feel it reverberating in my chest. So the tone on both of these is really kind of on the sweeter side, but still just really, really warm, especially on the lower end. You can hear it just kind of gives off the lower end so much more than a lot of ukuleles. So it's really well-rounded, really, really deep sound, but at the same time, you're not really sacrificing brightness, especially on the high end. So I'll strum here. Right over where the sound hole would normally be. And by the bridge, Capena style. Then I'll pick here with my thumb and then my other fingers. Okay, now if I strum here. So not a lot of people know this, but if you look behind me, we have some Martin ukuleles here. If you know Brada is the guy that did the famous medley between Somewhere Over the Rainbow and What a Wonderful World, he was actually playing on a Martin, but with a low G tuning, which is why a lot of people have trouble when they try to learn that song, and a lot of his songs, because most ukuleles have high G, where this G is called the Reentrant Tuning. So this G is an octave higher than it is right now. So traditionally, it's like this. Instead of... So he went with the low G, and what you have is the is sound. So I'll demonstrate that for you today. So Somewhere Over the Rainbow starts off like this. dream, let you dream. Why can't So if you look at what I was doing, I was playing the low G, the bar chord versions of each chord. So I was playing low G, down up, down. It's kind of like a reggae strum. So that's what you need to play Brother Is songs. There's another one called White Sandy Beach that he really used the low G to really kind of sound almost like a guitar. So like a... So yeah, you have to adjust your style when you're playing high or low G, but both of them, you can change this to a high G and it shouldn't be a problem because the saddle's not compensated very much. So because the nut is sanded here to fit a high G, fitting a low G string usually is not a problem. So if you prefer a high G, you could go with that. Either way, I've heard it on this ukulele. It sounds really good. Nori Okamoto. Love that song. Oh, yeah. I love that song too. We get it requested a lot. There's people still learning about it. So, beautiful song with low G. Yeah, I definitely agree. Low G is good for like jazzy stuff too. There's all kinds of things you can do. So yeah. If anybody has any questions or requests, please put it in the comments as you come in. Say hello. Let's see. How do we want to end this one? Oh, I should probably tell you the price. That's important. So the price for this one is $4,999. Again, this is the top end because this is done by hand, professional luthier. All that inlay and everything, that is really, really hard to do well and still make it sound this good. So yeah, that's why it's that much. Again, if you can't afford that, if you're looking for an ukulele, please feel free to contact us. That should be on our website. It should be on our YouTube or anything like that. And before we're done today, I can actually post a comment and give you guys our contact information in case you're interested in either these ukuleles or anything else we might have in stock. Obviously, we have a huge selection behind us. So yeah, feel free to contact us if you don't see anything that you want to get online. If you're looking for something cheaper, we do have a huge selection of imports that will be more cost effective. We make sure everything is good and set up before we ship it out. So if that is it, if there are no more questions, I will type in that information and send it to you guys now.
When you're gonna have a next one? And next week, Sunday. Yeah?
Oh yeah. So guys, just so you know, we're doing this every Sunday. We're going to be doing this every Sunday at about 1 o'clock Hawaii Standard Time. So we should be making the announcement and letting you guys know on Facebook and on YouTube sometime during the week, like Wednesday or Thursday or so.
Yeah, by Monday, I think. Yeah, every week.
Oh, you're making it every week. Okay, so you'll get a reminder for next week's one by tomorrow. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for stopping by. So, I'm gonna type in the comments. I can't talk and type at the same time.
That's
I can, but I will be very slow. So here is. Let me see if I can find our information online real quick. Or you know what? Here, I will get our. I can put our store's iPhone number on here, yeah?
Yeah.
Ukulele Puapua right there. Just so you know, this is an 808 number, meaning it's a US number. Now, if you want to email us, info@puapua.net, or you can text or call us at 808-371-9514. Okay? And if you have any questions, again, feel free to ask them. Let me see here. Oh, Hokkaido-san. I'm going to see if I can not have to rely on my coworker. I don't know if I can. Nori Okamoto. Yeah, it's a beautiful song with Logi. Thank you. Let's see here. I can't copy it. Okay. Let's see. What Yu-san, what does this one say? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to see our store and outside?
Oh, okay. Hokkaido-san, we can give you the tour. So we're on our computer, so we can't really grab anything right now. But is there a way to show video from here?
The video.
Yeah, StreamYard.
Which video?
To change the video feed to our phone, because they want to see the store.
So,
The entire store?
Yeah.
Oh, they cannot do that today.
Yeah.
Just that you can spin the window.
Okay. Next time, hopefully we can figure out a way to do that. But here's the Hawaiian ukuleles here, Hawaii made. So we have sopranos down there. We have concerts in the middle, down this line here, and then we have tenors up there, over there. Some Martins on top up there, and then we have the Mailele and GCEA selection. And down here, if you guys didn't know, we teach free ukulele lessons in person in our shop every day. We just have to register online. If you look here, that's like our center accent wall. We always try to highlight some pieces of ukulele over there. So we actually have a soprano ʻIʻiwi. We've had it for a while, so it's on sale. But yeah, this one is not online right now. If you want to call about it, or you want to text about it, feel free. I can get you the original price, and it's 10%. Yeah. So that soprano is $3,899 original price. But if you see that yellow card there, it says 10% off. We have a deluxe Kamaka pineapple, which is the company that invented the pineapple shaped ukulele. There's Ken-san, the owner. He's wearing ukuleles and selling ukuleles. And that's our famous pumpkin light. We used to call it the pumpkin or the jack-o'-lantern.
Right?
Something like that. The light, it's the chandelier. So that's all our imports on that side. There's a little bit more, but I can't really twist it all the way. And then if you want to see behind the scenes, Yu-san, is it okay if I show you? This is Yu-san. So he was translating Japanese for me. Arigatou gozaimasu. And he is always working on his computer too. He's always working hard, trying to get products online for everybody. Some ukuleles here, some being repaired. There's the deluxe kamakas we were talking about last week. One deluxe up there. Some more kamaka deluxe models, different sizes. As you can see, we have a wide selection. Our Shopify store does not reflect our selection just yet, so feel free to contact us. Okay. There's your little tour, Hokkaido. I hope that was satisfactory. But yeah, hopefully next week we can give you a better tour. And please, if you have any requests like that too, like feel free to message us. You can text us, call us, email us if you have any requests, and we can try to accommodate you on our next live video. I like taking requests like that because it makes it a little bit more different and unique and fun for you guys. So yeah, that's the two ukuleles we're highlighting for today. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact us. We will be more than happy to help.
Thank you for watching. See you next week.
We'll see everybody
Aloha.
later. Mahalo no.
Yeah. Oh, one more time.
Oh.
One more time.
Oh.